Hanus.
Hi.
Woohoo!
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Najma June.
Salam azizam. Hi.
Salam. Hi to you as well. Thank you for accepting my invitation to come here and join me.
Of
Um,
course, my pleasure.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we are here today. Thank you, everyone who's watching as well. We are here
Mhm.
today with my dear Najma. She is my coach and one of the most successful business owner in this business.
Thank
So
you.
we are going to be talking about ourselves. So I'm going to go ahead and give the floor to you, Najma June, first,
Sure.
and then we'll go from there.
Sure. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Mahsa June, for inviting me. I know this is your first live. It's
It
my honor to be your first guest in
Thank
your
you very
page.
much. I appreciate it.
So, as I have, I introduced myself so many times to my followers. So, hello to your followers. This is Najma from Calgary, Canada. I'm here for like 12 years, more than 12 years. I have two beautiful kids. One of them is 3.5, and the other one is going to turn one in just a couple of weeks. So they keep me so busy, busy mama.
You are
I
busy.
am a financial advisor by profession and artist, and right now I'm on maternity leave. So I started my online business September 1st, 2020, actually. So I've been in the business for 16, 17 months or more. I lost count. So uh, yeah, it feels long, but yeah, it's been year and some months, and it's been so good so far.
Awesome. That's great to
Yes.
hear.
Yeah. And you wanna tell us a little bit about yourself too?
Yeah, for sure. Yes, thank you. So I am my professional job is insurance underwriter. I've been in insurance industry for almost like 9 years. Before that, I used to work in a bank as well. I have a 7 years old son, and we live in Nova Scotia, Canada.
Mhm.
So we started like getting busy with life as well. And we
Mhm.
started to buy a house actually just recently. I just moved from one company to another.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So it's a lot of things going on with my life as well.
Hmm.
And now this business that I've started a couple of months ago, thank to you who actually introduced me this business. So I
Yeah.
just want to say a couple of things about how I found actually this business.
Hmm.
I am usually on LinkedIn to get like other professional information through LinkedIn.
Hmm.
So I was never actually an active member on maybe Facebook or other social medias, but mostly LinkedIn. So I actually got connected to Najma through LinkedIn, and I
Hmm.
was kind of following you, and I was looking at your posts. So everything was very kind of natural, like my life. I could relate kind of thing to your posts. So I got kind of the connection that way first. And then I approached to Najma June and wanted to know more about this business. So she shared me a webinar, like a live webinar to go and kind of get myself familiar. But as I said, I was going through a lot of things. I was going through a new
That
job.
was, I think, last May. That
It
was a
was,
long time
yes,
ago.
it was. I can't believe it. Time flies. So I was kind of buying a home, and I think I even kind of explained to you that I'm
Mhm.
very busy with life and everything. And you again, you came back to me like very kind of professional way and very natural. You said like, I understand this could be not the right time for you, but just think that when would be the right time.
Mhm.
So I went along with my life. Again, we started kind of looking for homes and a lot of things going on. And then
Mhm.
when I started this job, even though I'm very lucky, very blessed with my job, I can work from home. I have flexible times, but I still work 8 to 5. And I have that flexible income as everyone. So I started to think about it, that I always wanted to have something like a passive income or something extra than what I make. And I started kind of to think a little bit more serious about it, to be honest, because I thought, as you said, like, when do you want to start? Like, there is a point in our life that we have to start. And that was a time that I started to think about, yeah, I need to be serious about this. So I
Mhm.
went through the webinar, and then even after that, I think I emailed you, and you were so busy that time that we couldn't connect. And I was like, oh, you know what? I want to start
She's
it.
not even answering me anymore.
I'm not going to wait. I am going to just right into the trial, because just to kind of give a little bit of more information about this step,
Mhm.
you go through
But
a
but
webinar.
you did you search about me? Did you did more
I
research
did.
about?
Oh yeah, that was why that the delay was because of that. I
Mhm.
searched for, I think, almost 2 3 months. I was kind of following your posts, and I kind of looked you up actually in Facebook as well. So I found that, yeah, as I thought, as my feeling was right, you are a real
Mhm.
person doing a legit kind of a business. And
Mhm.
that was the reason that I got really interested, and I kind of followed you, and I wanted to get connected, and I wasn't able to kind of find you first. And then I went through the trial, and between that time, that was the time that you reached back to me, and you were like, "Oh, Masa, I see your email now." I'm like, "Yeah, I've gone through the trial, and to be honest with you, I love the idea, and it's very unique." I actually had some sort of social media kind of a job kind of thing, I would say,
Mhm.
that as I said, like, I wanted to have something. I started a couple of them, and it wasn't successful. So this one first, I think I started with the same mindset that it's going to be the same as other social media jobs.
Mhm.
So that was the reason that I think I came to that webinar with some sort of a guard. So it didn't took my attention first when I watched the webinar. So that was the reason
Mhm.
that I kind of back off, and I said, no, I don't think that's the
This
right
is,
thing, or maybe
yeah.
not the right time. But I think that was when I went through the trial, that was eyes opening for me, that
Mhm.
it really kind of clicked. And I thought, if like 100,000 of people, like I think there are 114,000 of business
Yeah.
owners right now.
Mhm.
So if they can do it, I can definitely do it as well. And I see, like, everyone, like, it's global.
Mhm.
People do it around the world, and you have access to everyone around the world. Like, I have lots of family actually in Sweden, and
Mhm.
I saw another live you had with a lady from Sweden. That was
Yes.
very interesting. So I do have lots of actually cousins and everyone in Sweden. And the great
Yes,
thing
they
is,
can do it too.
yes, I think one of them is actually watching this live video now. So
Awesome. Yeah, no, that's definitely, and people are different. And, as you said, your life, it's busy and, you have a lot of things going on all the time. But then, at some point, you just get to the point that enough is enough.
mhm,
And I want something extra. I want a little bit more. I want a little bit of, like, peace of mind. And for me it was a little bit, I was fast because I was looking for something, like, something, doing something online, because I had some offline business ideas. But when I thought about it, I didn't have the initial investment, to be honest. It was like about like 500,000, and I didn't want to like borrow from banks, although I'm a financial advisor and I have, right assets, to do that, right relationships and everything. But I didn't want to go through, like, doing anything offline. And I knew, like, to get a lot of profit, it's having an online business. So I was looking, for Amazon, like, doing even Etsy, because I'm an artist. So I was looking, doing, like, maybe creating something and then sell it on Etsy or even Amazon. or like, different ideas. But when I was doing the research, I couldn't find anything that is really like, attractive to me. Like, it was a lot of information on, for example, YouTube, on Google, on how to start an Amazon shop, but there wasn't anyone to guide you. So one thing that I found, in this business, it was just like, having a mentor and having a coach and having a very solid training system. So the training is like, when I started, I was so surprised with the training, because the training will teach you everything from A to Z on how to advertise, how to brand yourself, how to do the attraction marketing, because that's what we do. We do attraction marketing, and we just connect with people that they are like-minded. They are like ourselves, like, you and me, like, very similar industry, have a family, and, coming from Iran. So we have a lot of things in common. And I have a lot of people in my team that, they're like myself,
Mhm.
and that's how we do it. That's how we get connected. And I have a lot of friends, all around the world, just doing this business. And it is global, it is taxable, it is legit. It's fun. It's you get a lot of yes, you do a lot of fun activities in this business, and you learn lots. You
Absolutely.
learn lots, and then you grow together. So that's the beauty of this business. Like, if I help you to grow your business, I will grow as well. So it's just very mutual beneficial. It's a win-win situation, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with you. I actually just recently went through the training, and
Mhm.
I couldn't ask for more, really. It's
Mhm.
all video based that I loved because I get bored if I want to read the whole page, like 100 pages, but
Yeah, me
it's
too.
video based. Yeah. And the great thing about it, like I'm from insurance industry, so I'm all about rules. So
Mhm.
when I saw that this is
An
tax.
underwriter.
Yes, underwriter and all rules and everything. So when I saw that this is a taxable business,
Mhm.
that was the very big point for me. That
Mhm.
is kind of like a real home-based business, and I think that that's all we do as well here. Like we
Mhm.
treat it as our own business, and
Yes.
that's the beauty of it. Other big thing that I loved about this business is that changing your mindset.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
looking at everything very differently now. I
Mhm.
never thought that I could be creative, but when I
You
started,
are. You do. You create so many great posts, and you're so inspiring. Yeah, and just even how to do the content writing. Like, you learn that, and that's all by just, practicing and going through the training, and see how other people are, doing, the other business owners, and you will learn, from each other as well.
yes, yes, absolutely. That's awesome. And also, I think that the other point that I have to bring up here is that you mentioned people here, they help each other a lot. Like
Mm-hmm.
even other coaches may be helping other teams. Like there's interactions all the time. And I love that I get to get connected to like-minded people. So I
Mm-hmm.
always like to be myself. I don't want to pretend to be someone else. And like sometimes our job, like things like that, makes you to just kind of pretend that you're someone else. But this
Mm-hmm.
job, the beauty of it is that you can be yourself. You technically present yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and
The way you are, and then, people get connected,
yes, yes,
because people, they love to see, that who you are, and what's your these real people, that they're getting results.
yes, yes, yeah. That was a thing that actually caught my attention because when I came to that trial, that 30 days trial,
Mhm.
I found a lot of people that I felt like they have the same life as me, and they have their own full-time job. They are like professionals, like they are
Mhm.
engineers. I saw lots of nurses and
Yes.
doctors that I couldn't believe. So when I went through, actually that 30 days trial
Mhm.
helped me to make my decision because I went through a lot of pages. I could read through like their comments, posts, and also see like other things about them. So I just kind of, from that time, I made the decision. I thought like they are real people doing this job and they're doing great. So we can do it too. So
Yeah,
other
definitely.
question that
Yes.
I had,
It just needs a little bit patience. You
yes,
know, as any other type of business, I always say you need a little bit patience, you need consistency, you have to be consistent, otherwise you don't get results. And like, it's not like, it's not type of business that it's like, having a restaurant. You don't open a restaurant and then leave it closed. Like, you just leave it open. People are coming every day, and that's how you brand your restaurant, and people are gonna learn about your restaurant. And this business is the same. It's just like, in online space. So if you have a big why, big motivation, and you want something online, I don't think you can find anything better than this.
no, no, I have done my research a lot, and I have done few of them as well. And I never have seen kind of across anything like this. It's very unique way of social media marketing. It's not like a regular kind of, we see tons of them on Facebook and
Oh
everywhere.
yes, yeah, so many,
Yeah,
yeah.
but this one is very unique. So now that we're talking about it, I actually had a question for you, Najma, because you are the expert in this business. I had a couple of
I hope so.
people. Oh yes, you are. You. I had a couple of people that asked me
Mhm.
when I talked about attraction marketing, and that you attract other people if they like to do the same thing as you. They become kind of like a business partner with you, and you are
Mhm.
kind of like creating a team. So they were talking about like probably most of us coming from Iran, we have this background that in our brain that we call it pyramid or MLM.
Mhm. Mhm.
Could you a little bit kind of explain the difference between what we do and how that kind of a model works?
Of course, yes. So I was a victim of pyramid in Iran. So first thing that I thought about this business, I thought definitely this is like a pyramid scam. And I went to the trial, not before the trial. When I went to the trial, actually, I thought this is a pyramid scam. And I got my money back the same day. And I called the lady that, I saw her ad and I got interested to learn more. I told her like, you're doing something not ethical, and you're just like, how dare you are that you're doing this. And I got my money back because I thought the same thing. I thought, this is like a pyramid, and it's just like a scam to me, and I wanted my money back. So I got my money back, and then I went and did my research. So when I did my research, I found few different things. So first of all, we work with a company that has been, around for 50 years. So this company, they used to do like, very offline, in offline, and now it's online. So it's been like, over 5 years that they're doing it online. And it's so different than pyramid. In the pyramid, you have someone on the top that, it's their they are on the top, and they're always making the most commissions. And then there's some people on their bottom, and there's no way that you can actually make more than the one person that it's on the top. But in this business, we're doing direct sale and indirect sale, so it's very different. And you don't need to have like, for example, in pyramid scam, and then you can cut your mentor, you can cut your coach, and you're able to make more than them. So at some point when you rank up, you will cut, everybody, and you don't even need to like, you get all the commissions to yourself. You are able to make more. So like, for example, my coach Neda, she actually, her rank is way higher than her coach, and she's making a lot of money, way more than her coach, because she's very active, she knows what she's doing, and she's very successful, she's consistent. So she built her business very well, so now she's making way more than her coach. So this is very possible. And even in my team, there are some people that they're making more than their mentors because they're more active. Their mentor, they left, or they're not doing anything, or so they're, this is the thing that it doesn't happen in pyramid scam. And then another thing in pyramid, you have to always have a left and right side, and you go like this. And then if you don't have two legs that they go at the same time, you never make a commission. So I was doing like, Gold Quest, that it was like very first pyramid scam that it was in Iran. And I had like one side that it was going down, 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 and didn't have the other side. So I never made a penny. So my mind was like, oh my God, like, is this something like that? No, it's not. The first sale that you make, every sale that you make in this business, you make commissions. You don't need to have like your left and right, you don't need to make a balance. Even in some of the digital currencies, I see it's a pyramid. Like they need to have that left and right, but this is not. This is totally different than pyramid scam. And then there's another thing that it's different here, that yeah, and it's taxable. So taxable, pyramid scam is not like, it's not legal. So that's different. And in MLM, it's a little bit different. That in MLM, it's usually very low ticket items, and then you do recruiting people. So you recruit people, and then when they make a little bit sale, you make like, I don't know, very small portion of it. But here it's not. We are selling high tickets. We're actually selling the business idea, not like we're promoting business idea, not, we're not selling anything. You and me, we don't have anything in our hand, like, we don't have this phone. We don't like, talking about like buying this phone. We're talking about business idea. We're talking about an online business that is flexible, that is taxable, that is, you can, transfer it to your kids. You can, there are a lot of things about this business idea that we are promoting that. And it's referral based. So sometimes people, they say, okay, how do you make money? If I come to the trial, do you make money? No, I don't make any money if you come to the trial. We make money if we refer you to the mother company. So that's how it works. So it's like, for example, if you are a realtor and you come to me and you say, Najmi, if you refer me, like, some customers, I will give you commissions. It's exactly the same thing. So it's based on referral, and you get, an online franchise. So you get a business ID that you can, promote the same business. You can, learn about social media, and you can start making money from social media. So it's very different than pyramid. And it's funny, like, people that they're saying, pyramid, actually the corporate world is more like a pyramid. You have a CEO there, and then under the CEO there are like, managers, and then the employees. Go figure.
Yeah,
Which one is more pyramid?
I absolutely agree. Yes, that's true.
I have to cover my face now. If
I have to do that too if I want to share that with my coworkers.
But yeah, it's very similar. Like, even like working in a banking industry.
Mhm.
Like, I had a target, and then my manager's target was like, the whole branch target. So it's very similar. Like, it's teamwork. It's a lot of teamwork here. You do have to have a, good teamwork, and without the teamwork, you're not gonna succeed. So there is a lot of teamwork, a lot of helping, a lot of Zoom meetings that we do with each other to, solve problems, to do campaigns, to run campaigns. And yeah, that's
Yeah,
I hope that I answered your questions.
you did, absolutely. Thank you very much. I have actually few friends that they talked about it. Even my husband actually, he was like, "Are you sure it's not the same?" And I'm like, "No, I'm sure it's not the same."
Mhm.
Uh, and thank you very much for explaining that to me. I want to probably end this in a couple of minutes. We've been here for almost 30 minutes, but
Mhm.
I want to leave everyone who's watching. First of all, thank you very much for watching us, and who's going to be watching maybe later. Um, I want to just kind of let everyone know that this is a business. I
Mhm.
took it very serious. I work full time, and I am able to work at night when I send my guy to bed. I usually have like few hours that I work on this, but sometimes like in the middle of the day, I have a break from work. I make a post, but you need to put your heart and your effort into it. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely, it's something that you are not going to get rich overnight, for sure. This is something that you need to work hard for it. You need to be, as you mentioned, you need to be patient.
Yes.
And if and it's like there are a lot of information that we cannot share here. Definitely, I'd recommend that you go through the steps that we all went.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get more information, you can definitely get those information, like put a comment here on my page, on Najma page, and we can definitely provide you with the next step and more information. And we're going to have probably a lot more live
Yes, yeah, you're
about,
gonna have lots of lives, yes. And
yes,
then, so the best thing, like, we have two times webinars every Tuesday and every Thursday at 5 p.m. Vancouver time. So register in Mahsa's website. She's gonna put it in her, page after this live. We are here. We can answer any questions that you might have because I get it. I get you. I understand you. You have a lot of questions, but then the best way to answer all of those questions is coming to the trial. There is a process in place for some reasons. First of all, it's as you said, Masajan, it's for people that they are seriously thinking about having an online business. So that's why, like, you come to the trial, you get a lot of information. It's all video based, and you get the visual, you get the business model, you get the the incomes that other people are making, the success stories that they have. And it's a very vibrant community. It's very positive, vibrant community. And you get the idea, you get connected with the people around the world, and then you will decide if this is something right for you or not. And then if it is, then you do it. If it's not, you have 30 days and you get your money back, the same way that I got my money back the first time that I thought, this is a scam. So it's worth checking. It's life changing, and I love it. I love, love, love my business a lot. And as you said, I put my heart, and I have two little ones. I'm so busy during the day, and I actually do it after they sleep. So usually, like, I start around 7, 8 p.m. and then until 12. And that's how I schedule my calls, my coaching calls, my Zoom meetings, and all of that. And it's doable. I was in mat leave before Massa, and I was thinking, oh my God, how was like what I was doing actually in my first maternity leave. Like, I probably had a lot of time on my hand with just one, and probably I was wasting a lot of time. I wish I knew this opportunity at that time. But
yeah.
today is better to start than tomorrow. So if you are serious to make a move, then do it today, not tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree with you. Like we will find time when we kind of use it wisely, I would say, because when you don't know what to do, you are in social media, just kind of rolling
Mhm.
social media around or watching TV.
Yes.
And that was what I was doing after I sent my son to bed. But
Yeah.
now I know that I have something to do. I'm excited actually. After he goes to bed, I'm very excited to go and start,
Yeah.
because it's fun. At the same time that it's a lot of
Mhm.
work, it needs a lot of focus, attention to it, and consistency. But
Mhm.
it's definitely fun as well. I'm learning a lot out of it, and yeah, my mindset is the biggest thing that I've been changing. Like to look at it as a business owner that I never had. So I'm very, very grateful as well, and I'm very happy. So thank you again for joining me tonight, Najma.
Well, thanks for having me. It was so nice to see you again.
Thank you very much. And thank you everyone for watching us.
Yeah,
And
thank you
we'll,
so much.
yeah, we'll see everyone soon again.
Yeah,
Have a good
take care.
night.
Thanks. Bye bye.